Cyberbullying, what freshman students need to know. What is cyberbullying? Well, the definition of cyberbullying is the repeated use of technology to harass, humiliate, or threaten others. Nearly half of all youths have been targeted, and some statistics include that 93% of children ages 8 to 18 have computers at home. 66% have a personal cell phone, and then 76% own another device. So for example, that could be an Xbox or a PlayStation or anything else that you can get internet access on and potentially be a bully on there. Where does this happen? Well, in the US, a student typically sends 4 times more text messages than a student in the UK, so I would assume that it means it's more prominent in the US. 25% of phone bullying continues after school. So for some of the reasons that I have written down for why a bully claims to, or what the bully is trying to attack, basically, well, 61% of the time it's the victim's personal appearance that the bully is attacking, or their intelligence, their race, their sexual discrimination, and their monetary status, and then their religion as well. So my big takeaway from this slide would be that you are not alone. Obviously, I mean, if you are getting mocked for your personal appearance at any time, just know that that's a common thing that bullies try to do, and it's not even unique. Yeah, so you don't have to have that with you. You don't have to carry that with you. That's just something that's easy to attack. Bullies are everywhere. Just don't let that get to you. Okay, so cyberbullying, it's on the rise, and we think it's on the rise because obviously electronic technology is also on the rise. So with more opportunity for virtual harassment, there's more virtual harassment that can be found. Some of these devices include phones, tablets, and computers. Their websites and apps that they mostly use are email, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and text messaging. And then finally, schools across the country reporting little to no bullying have dropped from 37% to 19%. So it's just it's out there. So what common tactics do people use to cyberbully? Well, these tactics include exclusion, so making people feel left out, harassment, so sustained and intentional messages to hurt people, outing people, which would be public humiliation, cyber stalking, which is like constant pushy messages online, fraping, which is impersonating others, fake profiles to stay anonymous, dissing, which is posting damaging information, trickery, which would be gaining trust with somebody and then turning on them, trolling them, which would be provoking responses by using insults, and then catfishing, which would be stealing online identities to create a fake persona. So I just wanted to mention this really quickly too, because I know a lot of high schoolers use the it's free speech, I can say whatever I want type of thing. I'll tell you right now that it doesn't include things that disrupt learning. So anything in the classroom disrupting learning, the bullying is not tolerated there, and free speech does not allow them to use that. Anything that interferes with educational practice or the way that the classes are run. Anything done through school-owned technology is not included by free speech. And then anything that threatens students, like life-threatening things or any attacking, threatening comments, those are not free speech. How can you avoid or stop cyberbullying? Well, you can stand up for others, and hopefully they stand up for you. Reporting posts that show harassment. So I'm talking about actually on the apps. You can click the report button. You can go out of your way to be kind to others, sit in a different lunch table every day, or help and talk to the people around you in class if they seem shy or need help. You can report cyberbullying in all cases by talking to an adult. You can collect evidence, show the victim that you care, so like personally or via social media. You can just not encourage cyberbullying or put yourself in harm's way. And then finally, you can just brainstorm other ideas as well. So our Sioux Falls School District Handbook states that we are to educate students about cyberbullying, and then therefore not only would we like to help you with any cyberbullying that you may have, but we are actually required to do so. So if you have a teacher that you might not feel like you have a strong relationship with, you can still ask them for help, as they are required to help you with anything like that. So please come for help if needed. And these are some of the references that I used for this video.